I think I like kind of like a system how League of Legends does it, where the legend rankings or whatever, it's not completely based on your MMR. It's more based on how you do. So like you get points basically. It's like an artificial kind of thing where points isn't completely meaningful. It's not like whoever has more points has a higher MMR. Like the points is kind of like a stabilizing factor, but I think I like it because it's like a more progress-based thing instead of like just purely based on MMR. And purely based on MMR isn't even that elegant, just because the group-wide MMR raises during the last day so noticeably. Like you can be rank 1 during the whole month, and if you don't play on last day, you can drop down like 25, I think. I mean, so yeah, so like the reason why that doesn't work is because it's not really too indicative. It just changes so much during the last day. Let's go ahead and Wrath this and Wild Growth next turn. I could just coin Wild Growth and Wrath on turn 3. There's no difference except I open myself up to Powered Shield. Here's a Crocus. Well, it's not. You would not get rank 1 legend because you play the most. You still have to win the most at high elo. It's basically like the way it works right now is the games weighted towards the end of the season are worth like 10 times more than the games worth early, like playing early in the season. I think that is by far the biggest problem. It's not like a game you play on the 15th against another high rated legend is going to be so much easier than on the last day. It's just simply not worth as much right now.
Embrace the void.
I couldn't just put the Sylvanas with Innervate last turn because of Shower Death. I can probably play Scenarios here. It seems okay. Maybe a little bit weak to Circle of Healing, but not too bad, I think. It's very hard for him to Holy Nova as well, because he kills his own guy. Probably doesn't make that much of a difference actually, but... This is kind of weird. I'm trying to think. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna swipe the... I'm actually gonna attack here first and then swipe, even though I could swipe down the slime. I think a 2-1 for me is very similar to a 2-2 here, but for Cabal Shadow Priest, I need it to be a 2-1 because then I can hero power down the 2-1 and kill the Cabal. If it's 2-2, I can't do that.
Let me change your mind.
Play Druid Claw here. This is very weak to Holy Nova, so... Okay, well... I'm gonna be super weak to Holy Nova here. I think I'm gonna save my Shade. I'm even thinking just leaving it up as well. It kind of makes sense, just leaving it up.
I've got the beast in my sight.
Embrace the void. In the light's name. Is someone injured?
I don't think it would have been that much difference to kill it. It would have killed all my stuff anyways, like that.
I have no time for games.
This is my last turn to play Sylvanas kind of safely against mind control. I'm I'm kind of worried. Okay, so I haven't drawn Emperor Thoros on yet, but like, even if I top deck him now, I don't really have that many cards. It's kind of weird. I'm even thinking maybe I want double Azure Drake in an Emperor deck. Okay, cool. I'll also have combo to fall back on. So if I did want a second Azure Drake, well, last time I didn't draw any Ancient Lores. I think I didn't. That's kind of a big thing. A card that I'm definitely willing to take out, at least try, is Sludge Belcher for a second Drake. I've been seeing like Life Coach play Nourish or like 2 Azure Drakes in this for a long time. Maybe just try it and see what happens. A big thing is going to be against Hunter, though, not having the Belcher. Drake for Druid Claw, I think. Well, first of all, Druid Claw, there's no point in taking out Druid Claw before you take out Belcher, right? Because if you need Druid Claw as a taunt, you can still have a 4/6 taunt against Hunter or whatever. In fact, it's probably even better a lot of times, because if they silence a Druid Claw, it's still a 4/6. If they silence Sludge Belcher, it's a 3/5. I would never take out Druid Claw in Druid before taking out Belcher mid-range, because Druid Claw also combos with Savager, and also it's just if you start to need to play aggressive, you can charge. I can't decide what I want to keep here. Druid Claw is not outclassed at this point. It's really strong.
Job's done.
First of all, there's nothing even stronger than a 4/6 taunt, if you want to think about it that way, as 5 mana. You can get 5 mana for like a 4/7, but then it doesn't have a taunt. Spectral Knight, I mean, it doesn't have taunt either. It's not clearly better than Druid Claw, even as the 4/6 form. And also you have the option of charging it, which is really big. Some of the matchups you're almost always charging it.
Death does not spare me. I must safeguard the land.
Start working on this Death Lord here. I need to develop the Keeper, especially before turn 6 for Cabal. Let's keep it hidden. He sells coin, so he can Holy Nova with coin, attack the Keeper, and Holy Nova, and my Shade would die.
Is someone injured?
Alright, so do I want to unstealth here? Oh no, I don't want to unstealth here. Because I'd be hitting it to a 2/1, and then he can just trade the 2/1 for my 4/2, so... I don't want to change the Azure Drake yet. So this is kind of weird, because so many of my guys died a shower death. I think his deck's using 2 shower deaths. Let's see, if he heals this, it'll be up to 2/9. I need to be able to kill this ASAP. It seems pretty good to just charge this with Druid Claw. I could do it next turn, but I might fall even farther behind. And the boom bots here are pretty unreliable, even if I get shower deathed. Something big here is like this is still a 5/3. It doesn't just die to Holy Nova with the Druid Claw, so here's a Crowfist. So this is proof that Belcher's better. This is only a 4/4 here. The good thing about my position right now, I know his deck list. It's not as bad to have a lot of cards against this kind of priest. His priest is really minion based. He doesn't have all the cool combos. At least not that much. I don't know. There's... Yeah, like he couldn't just do something crazy there, even with a lot of cards. I think there is a Shrink Master though. Let me just check. Yeah, there's one Shrink Meister, 2 Cabals, so it's still something, but... Dr. Boom or Emperor? I think Dr. Boom. Either way, that's a death. I'm not sure, actually. I feel like I just want to hold tempo. There's not a lot of board clear for his deck. Like, there's no Alchemist Circle in this deck. Oh, but there's 2 Light Bombs. That might mean it's better play Emperor. Because Light Bomb clears anyways. I was thinking if you just showered Death's Emperor, that'd be kind of weak this way.
I have no time for games.
Shouldn't that be that big of a deal? I can just trade like this.
My strength is yours.
Actually, no. If it steals Dr. Boom, I need these Boom bots to kill Dr. Boom. It's actually probably the worst. Because I've googled that deck before, that's how I know. I just googled Savit's Light Bomb Priest. Yeah, I never found Sylvanas being a great answer to Dr. Boom, since worst cases you can just... Well, I had a 4-3, but if I didn't have 4-3, just attack with 7-7 to it, and then if it steals your Dr. Boom, you just trade the Boom bots for it. Still come out ahead.
The light does not discriminate.
Because you get the Boom bots damaging. And if it steals the Boom bot, then you come up, I don't know, probably better. I feel like Cenarius is so overcome. Actually, you know, I'm just with Cenarius. I think it's unlikely that he has the answer, which is Light Bomb for his deck. I wonder if that's a mistake. Because I could have buffed this as well, but I needed the buff to kill the Death Lord since it's 8 health. I think that's fine. I mean, pretty much it doesn't matter. If it's Light Bomb, I die anyways. I mean, I lose this board. Most of it, at least. I really want the Mage one to come out, Flamewaker. I'm definitely going to test out a lot that week. Because that's my favorite card for a certain type of deck. Actually, this deck's not the same as the deck I was thinking about. A little bit different since he's using Mystic. I saw the Giblin in the Death Lord though, it's kind of a giveaway. Code Math, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the StrifeCro. Here's the Crowfist.
Well played. You have been.
See, I'm gonna seat Sword Cup on Wednesday, and I think I'll be gone. Not sure. I think it's probably back on around 13th. All of these tournaments now are using the new cards, at least like week by week. So, gotta figure out some stuff. It's kind of weird, but I just want to be able to use Hero Power next turn. I don't feel it's a waste of mana to just Wall Growth here instead of Wall Growthing turn 2 and then playing a 4-drop. Because no matter what, it's dropping a minion. And I get the Hero Power it. If he makes a dude, I can just kill it. If he drops a mini bot, it's perfect too. I can set up for my Keeper on it. Or even Chow, I guess. The weird thing is, I guess he plays Knife Juggler. It's not a great thing, not a great move for me.
Reporting for duty. Follow the rules.
I'm sure Emperor will do fine this game. Seems pretty good. Even if I just get one turn of it. It's not that it hasn't been doing good, it's just there's other things to do. Oh wow, that's so lucky. I think that's the best 2-drop.
Follow the rules.
Actually, it's not the best. It's the best, like, fair 2-drop, I guess. There's things like Millhouse that's obviously better. The cool thing is, like, it's like a forcing move too. So now, like, against other drops, he can just ignore it and drop his own minions. So now he has to do something weird. Consecrate would be okay. If his True Silver would be kind of like, he would have to True Silver this. With the 3/3, it's like a lot of overkill, but. Yeah, it's not a really great one for him, having to equally consecrate that.
Where shall I strike? All the while.
I'm risking the Black Knight here, hopefully he doesn't have it, but I can't just charge him in the face because of True Silver Champion. I've noticed that this slime comes way faster now, it's pretty cool. So I wanted to keep this guy as a 4/5 here, so it's not weak to True Silver. He hasn't played any True Silver yet. It's kind of not like a huge rally swipe, but I figure past turn 8, you can't really stop Core Master combo anyways with swipe. Oh, it has another Consecrate. It's bad for me. Oh, never mind. Thought when I cooked this, he would just have Consecrate. He doesn't have a better 4-drop than these two. Because he equipped this even before seeing how the juggle goes, so...
I have no time for games.
I must safeguard.
It's kind of weird, but if I want to use my Keeper here, I think I need to play Sylvanas instead because of Tyrion. I don't think he has the Consecrate, at least not in his hand before last turn. I also had some Force of Nature moves, might have been more solid, but this is better if he doesn't top deck the Consecrate.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
It's not lethal. I think I have 18 damage here with the Force of Nature.
For the wilds. Heal.
Let none survive.
Oh wow, he's actually using double equality. It's kind of weird.
I've got the beast in my state. For the wild.
That line hand's not nearly as bad for me as Tyrion would have been.
I have no time for games.
Fibonacci is warrior. What a surprise.
For the wild.
I wish I had something to Wrath. Or just a cycle. It's so annoying to have 2 Wraths. They're not very good cards against warrior.
Let the pain speak to me.
I think this is good just to push these Wraths down to 1. That's so good for me right now to cycle through. I could have silenced this, so it would have been around the same against Deathspite or Fire War Axe. He gets 1 extra card, but I get I'd rather play it this order because if I can't really play Emperor against Deathspite, like say he Deathspite my Keeper, first I'm leading up the Acolyte, and then he's getting the Deathspite to kill my Emperor anyways.
Armor made to fit.
I think I'm gonna play Dr. Boom anyways, even though it's not too great here. I figure it's okay if he just swings with his Deathspite.
Back to work.
Probably gonna save his Deathspite. I was hoping to bait it out.
I've got the beast in myself. Trespasser.
Wait, do I have enough mana for this? Okay, I do. I didn't just mess up. Nah, Goro's pretty bad here for me. I don't know, probably not the worst though.
Feel nature's wrath.
Because he's running low on life, it's kind of hard for him to keep attacking my minions. It's not like impossible, but... Oh man, he feels dead. He has to feel like he's dead. Wait, he is dead.
Where shall I strike? Feel nature's wrath.
I thought I didn't have enough damage to kill him. So that's why you play Druid Call instead of Sludge Belcher. It always combos with Sour Drawer. Just in case you don't have the Force Nature, it's still good with Sour Drawer.